Hello besties, I'm so excited to be doing this video for you guys today. So we are going to be doing a little get ready with me. I am currently in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and this is my first time out here and I'm so excited. We're getting ready to celebrate one of our friends' birthdays tonight, so let's get ready for dinner. I'm just going to go over a few of the steps that I'm doing here, but if you guys are interested, this is my no foundation routine. And I actually have the full video for you guys on my channel as well, so you guys can go ahead and check that out. The weather out here has been extremely cold. We have been in like 30 to 20 degree weather and it's been snowing every single day. It's so magical here in Wyoming and I totally understand why people are obsessed with coming here, but I will say the cold has been drying out my skin, so I have to really make sure that my skin was well prepped before I applied any of my makeup on. And this routine has become one of my favorite routines only because I genuinely do not have a good color match for foundation. So I feel like I can get away with just using concealer since I won't have that. I don't know, I feel like some foundations have like little orangey undertones and I have a really hard time finding the perfect undertone for my skin. Using the foundation stick from Huda Beauty as my contour has been my all-time favorite thing. It's just so buttery and applies so perfectly. Honestly, this stuff blends out really nice too. I am planning on trying the Hourglass. I think it's the Hourglass one, but the Hourglass foundation stick that Amaya uses because they didn't have it in my shade the day that I had gone into Sephora to get all the stuff. So I'm gonna go and try my look again and see if I can get it because honestly, the way that this concealer applies and blends, it's just so good. I just already know that that foundation stick is going to be so beautiful and yummy and buttery, and it's just going to blend out so beautifully onto my skin. But this entire technique of the no foundation makeup routine has been so good. And I know in the comments I did see that you guys were saying like this is a lot of makeup for a no foundation routine. But I said it was a no foundation routine, not a no makeup look. I will be doing a no makeup look pretty soon on my channel. So I'm going to fill you guys in on some tea from this trip because although it's been super fun, we have had some little moments, but I'm going to tell you guys about this specific one because I don't want any of y'all getting scammed either. So basically we had this full itinerary for the trip set up. Johnny and Sierra had actually came up with it and sent it out to the group chat and they were like, this is what we're doing on every single day. And we all reviewed it. We all knew what we were going to be doing. Today was scheduled. We were going to wake up super early, hop on the snowmobiles and head out into the hot springs because that's like one of the tours that they offer out here in Wyoming. And we were all super excited until we ended up getting scammed by the people that Sierra had paid for the snowmobiles. We had woke up super early and we were all supposed to meet at the lobby at 7:45 in the morning to get picked up by the driver from the company that was going to take us to the snowmobiles, and it was like an hour or so and they just never showed up. So we were starting to get kind of worried. We're like, shoot, did we miss it? Did we book for the wrong day? Like kind of tripping out. So we ended up checking with everyone, even the hotel. The concierge was so sweet and were trying to help us out, and they were like, no, like they're not picking up the phones, like nobody's answering. And we were kind of like, I don't know what's going on. So at that point we are like, let's just Uber and go down there ourselves because what if we just missed our ride and we didn't realize. So the guys ended up taking the first Uber down to where we were supposed to meet for the snowmobiles. And when the guys got there, they ended up finding out that this company does not exist, that they are based out of Arizona, and there's no actual snowmobiles that take us to the hot springs from this actual company. And they found out through another company that was there that has snowmobiles, and they were basically giving the guys the entire tea. But unfortunately, it wasn't just us that got scammed, it was like a few other people as well. And mind you, these snowmobiles were already pre-booked, so we were kind of like, oh shoot, well, they already spent the money. That sucks. So we ended up missing out on the adventure for today, but it's okay because we ended up rallying. We're like, you know what? Let's just go enjoy the hot springs. Also, the people from Wyoming were telling us that there's not enough snow right now to pretty much go snowmobiling. So that was going to be a little complicated, which we didn't know that there wasn't going to be enough snow during this time because it looked like there was tons of snow, but I guess not enough to do all those like fun activities. So, anyways, we all rallied and we ended up going to get breakfast at Persephone. And honestly, the hype on Persephone is real. It was so good. It's such a cozy little spot in downtown. And then we ended up heading over to this place called Kimosabe, which is a cowboy hat making store. I don't know too well how to describe it, but the guys ended up making hats and all that, and they came out super cool. And after that, we went straight to the hot springs. We were able to find some, and when I tell you, it was so incredibly cold just running out in my bikini into the hot springs, but it's so beautiful and such a fun experience. The only thing I will say is obviously the hot springs are natural, so it does smell like sulfur. And we dipped into the water and we just ended up all reeking like the sulfur, like kind of like rotten egg vibes. So I was like, absolutely not. Let me go shower. So I ended up washing my hair because I did get my hair wet in the spring waters and it just did not smell good. I was like, I'm not about to be walking around here smelling like a rotten huevito in the cold. So I washed my hair, and as you can see now, my hair is like super frizzy, but it's okay. I ended up doing it afterwards. You guys will see at the end of this video that I ended up curling it, and it just came out super cute, kind of like messy curls that I do with my straightening iron. Fun fact, I genuinely do not know how to use a regular curling iron. I've only known how to do with the wand, and I really want to learn to use the curling iron because I feel like it's such a, like a little baddie vibe. Kind of like the girls who know how to blow out their hair with the actual round brush and the hair dryer and not the hot brushes. I take my hat off to you girls because I just know your guys' arms are in pain, and I wish I could do it, but I just can't. I can't find it in me. It's so hard. I will end up bald by the end of it. I don't know. I've tried so many times and I can't do it. But point being, I love curling my hair with the hair straightener, and it's so incredibly fast for me. 10 out of 10. And surprisingly, today I felt like adding in some eyeshadow that wasn't my bronzer, and this is my absolute favorite Neutrals eyeshadow palette. This is the Makeup by Mario one, and it's all like the nude colors, and I basically keep it super simple. I just do like the browns, add a little bit of like the more of the red undertone, just so I could add a little more depth into my eye and into my crease, just so it could be a little more than just the plain bronze look, but ended up looking super cute towards the end. This eyeliner has become one of my all-time favorite staples in my makeup kit. I have always been obsessed with doing eyeliner, and I've never had like a really good liner. And then one day, KVD Beauty ended up sending me a PR package, which I was so shocked about because I was like, oh my gosh, I've never worked with KVD Beauty. And I was so excited to try this out. And they sent me this little liner pen. And if you guys know, KVD Beauty used to be Kat Von D Beauty. The tattoo liner was sickening in the past, and I ended up getting this one, and it's just so good. It's just as good. I remember that old liner, but I've been loving adding in that like little line in the inner corner to kind of pull in my, I think it's called my inner tear duct, to just extend it a little bit to give myself a little more of like a sultry look. I'm so sad about how cracked my blush is. This is the Patrick Ta She's a Doll blush. Karen actually gave me a recommendation to a different shade, and I'm going to go and purchase that one because it's more on the cranberry side. This one has more of like a blue hint to it. I just recently discovered that there's like undertones to like certain blushes and pinks, and I'm kind of trying to get more into that stuff so I could really know and learn what colors look best on my skin tone. I think this blush is beautiful. It reminds me of the Dior Beauty one that everyone was obsessed with last year. But she's definitely a 10 out of 10. But I'm going to try out that other one because I do like the cranberry look on my skin tone. I was really considering putting on eyelashes today, and I even brought my falsies with me, but I was just like, I don't have it in me. I can't. And I knew it was going to be snowing, and I just didn't want them to get wet. I didn't want my lashes to get ruined. So I was just like, I'm honestly not going to deal with that. I'm just going to put mascara on and run with it. I've honestly been obsessing with the way that my eyes look with just mascara. So I don't know. I feel like because I've been doing it so much, I feel like I look really weird when I have big lashes on. I think I'm going to be in the search for some more natural looking wispy lashes, or a little bit smaller than the actual wispy lashes. I'm gonna try maybe doing like singles, but I can't imagine myself just doing single lashes every single day. I feel like it would just be so tedious. And unfortunately, because my eyes are allergic to certain lash glues, I can't even do lash extensions, which makes me really sad because I used to be a lash extension girly, but not anymore, babes. But we're just filling in the lips, and I definitely feel like I'm overdue for a little bit of a touch up with my lip filler because after my 10K run and all the weight that I lost, I feel like I lost so much volume in my lips. And for those of you guys who don't know, your metabolism has a lot to do with the way that your body processes filler and Botox. So that's definitely a big reason as to why my lips feel a little more deflated. I might just be crazy though. So that's just me. All right, guys, and that's actually it for this video. I'm going to go ahead and curl my hair and get ready to go out for dinner. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want the full routine on this no foundation makeup routine, I have it on my channel, so please go check it out. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!